Hello everyone. Today I am talking with another dimensionless parameter which is very important for analysis of convective heat transfer. So Prandtl number. Prandtl number is a ratio diffusive heat transport of medium to the transport of the thermal energy. Diffusive transport of the momentum like simple momentum. Suppose considering it's a flat plate, and above the flat plate when fluid is moving or incompressible fluid, and the another surface the hot air is moving. So what kind of situation is arise, or we can say, suppose we are considering a tube. Okay, within this circular tube the cold fluids is passing, and above the pipe the hot air is passing. So what kind of situation arise, by this number we can calculate. So uh, here we have seen small u is equals to 0.99 u infinity. That means the velocity actually, when fluid moving above the flat plate, it's create a layer. With respect to its velocity, particular in a particular direction. So these types of layer, it's called the velocity boundary layer. And when the heat flowing above or below the surface, it creates a layer called thermal boundary layer. So hydrodynamic boundary layer and thermal boundary layer occurs in a flat plates combinedly. So this is the velocity profile. Near this position, this position is the ultimate position where the velocity is almost same the absolute velocity or free stream velocity. So the change in velocity at the near the surface, the velocity due to the highly resistance, the velocity is 0, and corresponding the along to the y direction the velocity will be tends to increase, and at a position the velocity will be 99% of the free stream velocity, similar like this. And here the temperature of the air or fluid is T infinity, that is the absolute temperature or atmospheric temperature. When this temperature uh, when these temperatures of the liquid or fluid like compressible fluid moving through this plate, it will creates a layer, boundary layer, but in reverse direction. The changes only the reverse direction. Sometimes the fluid temperature will be greater than the the surface temperature, and that times profile will be different, and sometimes surface temperature will be less than the fluid temperature, at that time of profile will be changes. So in two different process we have used two different formula. Like in upper case, here we can use the Newton law of viscosity, Newton's law of viscosity formula. Tau of particular section along to the x direction is defined mu du dy at y is equals to 0. That is the viscosity formula. And here, and delta is the thickness of the incompressible boundary layer, and comparatively del T is the thermal boundary layer thickness. And here we can use the conduction principle, that is the Fourier's law. So the heat transfer, conductive heat transfer, is defined by minus k dt by dy per unit area at y is equals to 0. So Prandtl number, basically the momentum flux by the absorptivity, that is the alpha. I mean this is the actually kinematic viscosity, and this is the expansion of molecular expansion, and this is the kinematic viscosity which creates or which responsible for the moving of incompressible fluid. And this is the expansion, thermal expansion, also responsible for when air is moving. So this nu by alpha can be changes by mu by rho, we know nu is equals to mu by rho, and alpha is defined by K by rho Cp. This is the coefficient, specific heat coefficient, and K is the thermal conductivity. So ultimately it will get mu Cp by K. So Prandtl number is defined by mu Cp by K, which is very, very important for analysis of convective heat transfer. Look, accordingly, its relative sizes of momentum and the thermal boundary layers and the relative velocity and temperature gradient at the wall. Since the Reynolds number indicates the size of the momentum boundary layer, which is related to the velocity gradient at the wall. And third, some combinations of Reynolds number and Prandtl numbers will be related to temperature gradient at the wall. Okay, that is the Nusselt number. Now another important number, which are very, very important, called Stanton numbers. So Stanton numbers, it is the ratio of convective heat flux to the heat capacity of the fluid. Okay, for free convection, before we have discussing the Reynolds number, Prandtl number, Nusselt number, those numbers are used for forced convection, but Stanton number and the Grashof number used for free convections. Free convection and forced convection means when convection occurs naturally, called free convection. When convection occurs by forcefully by using some devices like fan, blowers, called the forced convection. And Stanton number, it is the ratio of convective heat flux to heat capacity of the fluid. That means Stanton number is defined by S suffix T. This is the H del T, convective heat flux. Convective, that is Q is equals to H A del T. Okay, so for heat flux per unit area, Q by A, that is H del T, remaining part is the H del T, and similar the heat capacity of the fluid mCp del T. So del T cancelled, and Stanton number is defined H by rho V Cp, where the H is convective heat transfer coefficient, rho the density, this is the volume, and specific heat coefficient. And mCp del T, we know this is the mass of the liquid, specific heat, and temperature deflections. Okay, look, Q is equals to H A del T, and small q, capital Q by A, this is the heat flux, is nothing but. And similar, Q is equals to mCp del T by this equation for calculating the rate of heat transfer analysis, and m is equals to, that is the rho into volume. Okay, simple. Now Stanton number is defined by Nusselt number by Reynolds number into Prandtl number. This is it's a number which relates Nusselt number, Reynolds number, and Prandtl number. Okay, look, Grashof numbers. This numbers is also used free convection method or analysis, which is the ratio of inertia force into Buoyant force by viscous force square, viscous force square. So inertia force, we know what is the inertia force, that is the momentum. Okay, and Buoyant force, this is the upward force. Okay, we know, and viscous force coming from the viscosity, we know all the force we know from these relations. Now the nomenclatures are inertia force, that is rho L square V square, this is we know from Reynolds number already seen, and viscous force are mu square V square L square. Okay, so L square V square cancel. This remaining part are the Buoyant force. Beta is the thermal expansion coefficient, density, temperature gradient, volume, into G the acceleration force. Now rho, this term will get, so beta G del T L cube. Okay, beta G del T L cube. Okay, and L cube by mu square and rho square, getting 1 by rho square. So beta G del T L cube by, we know nu is equals to mu by rho, it gets like these types of form. We know Buoyant force, that is the density, change in density different into specific volume into gravitational force, and this term is the mass times g, that is the W, Buoyant force. Okay, so inertia force is this and viscous force is this. So the ultimate Grashof number is can be calculated by beta g del T L cube by nu square. Okay, here beta is the thermal expansion coefficient which is relate with the density difference. Thermal expansion coefficient which relate the density difference, obviously, because we know that density is very important part for compressible fluid, because density is directly relate with the temperature. Where the temperature is increasing, density is decreasing, we know. So beta can be defined by the change in density by the density of the liquid into change in temperature, okay, by thermal expansion coefficient, and the change in density del rho is equals to beta rho del T. This is the relation, this is the expression for beta. Okay, and from equation 1 and from equation 1 we know here this is the Buoyant force, that is the del rho Vg. Similar, from equation 1 Fb is equals to beta rho del T V times G, and beta rho del T into V is the L cube into G. This is the volume. So how does it comes? These terms here I have explained from the Buoyant force, basic Buoyant force, and how does the beta relate with the density. Okay, so the Stanton number, Grashof number, and Nusselt number, very important for analysis of heat transfer. Thank you.